the freeway bends. Empty roads in the night don't end. Neon last exit calling out my name. Warm wind blowing through a city of flame. Slow ride, no rush, let the memories flow. West Coast dreaming on an endless road. I left the boulevard behind me where the shop signs flicker gold. Every corner got a story, every window got a soul. In the tires singing rhythm to a beat the night once knew. Like a cassette left playing softly in the dark of something true. Palm silhouettes on concrete, moonlight sleeping on the lane. I can feel the age of midnight in the perfume of the rain. Not a storm, just light drizzle, just enough to blur the glow. Make the city look like heaven from the places no one knows. I see motels with tired lettering, coffee shops that never close, parking lots with ghostly echoes from the summers we outgrow. Old payphones under neon, like they still might ring again. For the ones who kept on searching for a road beyond the end. And I'm not chasing nothing reckless, I'm not running from the day. I'm just letting all the noise fall like cheap dust and fade away. Every mile pulls out a memory, every sign becomes a prayer. There's a kind of peace in moving when there's no one else out there. Windows down, let the warm night in, low bass rolling under my skin. Street lamp gold on the hood shine slow, I got nowhere else to go. Neon last exit, glowing in the dark. West Coast sky with a tidal heart. Chrome light drifting where the freeway bends. Empty roads in the night don't end. Neon last exit calling out my name. Warm wind blowing through a city of flames. Slow ride, no rush, let the memories flow. West Coast dreaming on an endless road. There was a time the nights felt louder, full of engines, full of heat, full of voices in the alley, full of footsteps on the streets. Now the city moves and whispers like it learned what silence means. Like it traded all its brightness for the mercy of these scenes. Rear view filled with old summers, sunset fading into black. All the roads I thought were closed down somehow led me right back to that calm between the exits, to that glow on polished steel, to the truth that only midnight and an open road can feel. I passed a diner by the overpass with a red sign half burned out, and a waitress wiping down the counter like she never had a doubt that tomorrow would keep coming, that the dawn would find its place. But tonight belongs to motion and the shadows that I chase. Not to catch them, just to watch them. Let them stretch across the lane, let them dance upon the windshield with the city in the rain. Every lonely overpass now looks like something from a dream, and the night turns every detail into more than what it seems. Chrome reflections off the roadside, neon smeared in violet lines. A harbor somewhere in the distance where the sleeping water shines, and the radio just crackles when a smooth tone fills the air, like the road itself is singing to remind me I'm still there. Neon last exit, glowing in the dark. West Coast sky with a tidal heart. Chrome light drifting where the freeway bends. Empty roads in the night don't end. Neon last exit calling out my name. Warm wind blowing through a city of flames. Slow ride, no rush, let the memories flow. West Coast dreaming on an endless road. I remember dusty dashboards, fading maps, and analog night, when the city seen through windshield felt like movie color light. When the world was all potential and the coast was all we knew, and the future looked like palm trees cut against the skyline blue. Now I drive with different wisdom, still the same old hungry soul, still in love with little moments that can make the broken whole. Like a gas station at midnight when the pumps are shining white, and the clerk behind the window looks half awake beneath the light. Like the last car at the signal, taking left and disappearing, like the hum beneath the overpass that only night keeps hearing, like the motel sign blinking in a rhythm rough but kind, like the freeway riding poems only drivers learn to find. I don't need a crowded city, I don't need a crowded room. Give me silence with some bassline, give me space and give me moon. Give me palm trees, faded billboards, give me drizzle on the chrome. Give me one more neon off-ramp and I'll always make it home. Maybe home ain't just a building, maybe home is how it feels when the road is wide and patient and the hurt inside you heals. Maybe peace is just a freeway at the edge of 2:30, with the city far behind you and the night still riding with you. Maybe hope is in the distance, in the sign you almost miss, in the soft electric colors, in a moment shaped like this. No applause and no attention, no one asking where you've been, just the glow of one last exit and the strength to drive again. Neon last exit, glowing in the dark, West Coast sky with a tired old heart. West Coast sky with a tired old heart. Shining through the rain, West Coast midnight, running through my veins. Street lights bending on the boulevard below. Empty roads, teaching me what silence knows. Last exit summer, neon on the dash. Old dreams glowing while the dark rolls past. Slow ride, warm wind, city fading low. West Coast nights where the lost lights go. There's a gas station glowing at the edge of Avenue Light. White pumps under the moon haze, still awake at 1 tonight. And the clerk behind the window looks like he's seen it all. Summer ghosts in old jackets, shadows moving on the wall. A motel by the freeway with a vacancy sign lit red. Blue curtains, tired parking lot, street lamp gold on the cement. And it all feels like a movie, no one filmed but I still know. Every frame is full of meaning, every mile is moving slow. I pass a border video store and a liquorless market sign. A laundromat still turning softly in the corner of the night. Not a thing feels dead or empty, everything still holds a pulse. Even silence got a rhythm, even distance got a soul. Hey, and the road keeps speaking gently through the rubber and steel, like the lane itself remembers every secret drivers feel. Not regret and not ambition, just the weight of where you've been, yeah. And the peace that comes so quiet when the noise is wearing thin, yeah. Windows down, let the night drift in. Warm air moving over skin. Low scent hum in the city slow. There's a truth in roads that glow. Last exit summer, shining through the rain. West Coast midnight, running through my veins. while the dark rolls past. Slow ride, warm wind, city fading low. West Coast nights where the lost lights go. I remember old cassettes, riding shotgun in a cracked plastic case. Numbers faded on the labels, time still written on their face. And the dashboard lights were softer, back when everything felt wide. Back when every coastal evening held a future in its tide. Rearview full of orange twilight, palm trees dark against the fire. Every overpass a promise, every mile a little higher. Yeah. Not in speed, not in danger, just in feeling, just in glow. Like the road and sky together, built a place the heart can know. Yeah. Now the summer's older, slower, still the same light as the chrome. Yeah. Still the city turns to music when you leave the busy zones. Yeah. Warehouse and harbor fence, chain link shadows, sodium gold. Even they can look like heaven when the night is calm and cold. Yeah. I pass a boardwalk in the distance, see the Ferris lights gone dim, hear the faintest echo moving like a tune without a hymn. Yeah. In the ocean there comes inland, mixing salt with asphalt heat. That's the kind of strange nostalgia that can make a moment deep. Yeah. I ain't searching for attention, ain't performing for the crowd. I'm just letting all these details turn the quiet into sound. And every blinker sign an alley, every stoplight changing late. Yeah. Feels like part of something larger, part of some more gonna stay. Hey. Yeah. Past desert summer, shining through the rain. Yeah. West Coast midnight, running through my veins. Oh. Street lights bending on the boulevard below. Oh. Empty roads teaching me what silence knows. Oh. Last exit summer, neon on the dash. Oh. Old dreams glowing while the dark rolls past. Slow ride, warm wind, city fading low. West Coast nights where the lost lights go. There's a payphone by a side street, under pink and violet light, like it waited through the decades just to see this kind of night. No one calls and no one touches, still it stands there like a clue to a world of slower heartbeats, sky-colored avenues. There's a diner near the off-ramp, coffee steam behind the glass, cooker cleaning off the counter. There's another truck goes past, and the sign outside keeps buzzing like a tired little star, telling anyone still moving, you ain't never gone too far. Yeah. And I think about the small things that the daytime leaves behind. Yeah. How the night could turn a corner into something almost kind. Yeah. How a parking lot at midnight can feel bigger than the sea. Yeah. When the neon lays its colors on the hood in front of me. Yeah. I think maybe that's the magic of these roads past closing time. Nothing asks you to explain it, nothing tells you how to shine. Yeah. You just drive and let the city show a softer hidden face. Yeah. And the silence starts to heal you at an easy, patient pace. Yeah. There's a freedom in the outskirts where the lanes begin to clear. Yeah. Where the buildings lose their pressure and the stars can reappear. Yeah. Not too many, just enough of them to lay silver on the glass. Yeah. Water freeway drifts beneath them, and another memory passes. Maybe all I ever needed was a warm night in a row. Maybe peace don't come in speeches, maybe peace comes in the glow of a motel sign half flickering, or a harbor wrapped in mist, or the dashboard light at 2 a.m. in a life that moves like West Coast road, moonlight on the chrome, while the city loses hope. Warm bass in the speakers, rain gloss on the line. Slow ride through the midnight with old dreams in my mind. Neon mile forever, where the lost lights softly glow. Past the signs and overpasses, only late night drivers know. No rush, no noise, let the whole world disappear. West Coast after midnight, and the sky feels near. I passed a little corner market with the shutters halfway down, so the sign still glowing softly, painting blue across the ground. There was nobody beside it, just a bicycle and breeze, and the sound of distant freeway floating gentle through the trees. Then a motel by the highway, vacancy and faded red. Curtains closed on quiet windows, yellow lamp beside a bed. Parking lot like still water, holding every bit of light, like the whole place kept the memory of 100 summer nights. I seen payphones under neon, I seen bus stops in the mist, I seen diners past 2 in the morning, full of stories that still exist. Not in words that people tell you, not in cameras, not in songs, more like something in the silence that remembers what belongs. There's a beauty in the outskirts, where the big signs thin away, where the city stops performing and the roads have room to say everything you never noticed when the day was moving fast. All the tenderness of midnight, all the glow of the daylight past. And I'm not chasing fame or thunder, I'm not trying to outrun time, I'm just letting these reflections fall in rhythm with the rhyme. Every mile becomes a window, every sign becomes a frame, and the freeway keeps unfolding like it knew why I came. Windows down, let the warm dark in, low tide breeze and a soft scent film. Street lamp gold on the hood shines slow. Some roads know what hearts don't show, hearts don't show, what hearts don't show. The neon mile forever on an empty West Coast road, moonlight on the chrome, while the city loses hope. Warm bass in the speakers, rain gloss on the line. Slow ride through the midnight with old dreams in my mind. Neon mile forever, where the lost lights softly glow. Past the signs and overpasses, only late night drivers know. No rush, no noise, let the whole world disappear. West Coast after midnight, and the sky feels near. I remember coastal summers, when the dashboard lights burned dim, when the radio felt warmer and the future felt less thin. Orange skies behind the palm trees, boardwalk nights and parking lots. Every cheap and glowing detail meant much more than what it cost. Cassette cases on the floorboard, names half faded on the side. Windows down on slower evenings, with the whole coast open wide. Back when every final off-ramp felt like something you could choose, and not a sign that time was moving, or a thing you had to lose. Now the years sit different on me, but the road still hit the same. Still the harbor haze at midnight, still the blue motel light flame, still the freeway and the drizzle, still the rear view stained with gold, still the kind of empty silence that can make the spirit whole. There's a gas station near the hillside, with white lights against the dark, and the pavement after rainfall looks like pieces of the stars. There's a clerk behind the counter, watching some late movie glow, and I wonder if he notices how the night makes everything slow. I roll out and keep it steady, past the warehouse house isn't real. Past the chain link and the loading docks, wrapped in sodium amber pale. And somehow even all that concrete looks like poetry at night, when the city's hard edges soften under blue and purple light. Neon mile forever on an empty West Coast road. Moonlight on the chrome while the city loses hope. Warm bass in the speaker, rain gloss on the lines. Slow ride through the midnight with old dreams in my mind. Neon mile forever where the lost lights softly glow. Past the signs and overpasses, only late night drivers know. No rush, no noise, let the whole world disappear. West Coast after midnight, and the sky feels near. There's a harbor wrapped in quiet, cranes asleep beside the bay. Reflections shaking on the water like the end of yesterday. And the tide air meets the freeway, salt and asphalt in one breath. That's the kind of strange collision night can make from life and death. There's a rooftop with a flicker from a television blue. Someone else awake and listening, maybe feeling this one too. Maybe they got old summers sitting heavy in their chest. Maybe they just need the city at its slowest and its best. I pass murals gone half faded under lamps the color honey, and they still look full of voices, and they still look full of memory. Like the wall itself is keeping every laugh and every ache. Every season somebody loved there, every chance they didn't take. I pass a boardwalk in the distance, Ferris wheel lights barely there. Ocean hidden by the darkness, still I feel it in the air. The night breeze gets a little cooler, and the lane lines drift like film. And the whole world looks like something too quiet for the day.